Right folks, and welcome to the channel. And in today's video we're taking care of you bass players out there. Yes, every now and again we do take a look at you bass players. So today we're going to take a look at the Darkglass Ultra from Neural DSP. So let's check this out. Right, this is the Darkglass Ultra from Neural DSP, and it's based on the Darkglass amp. And let's have a quick run through this, shall we? So at the top there, you've got your sort of amp pedal section, and there's your cab section. So we'll have a look at the amp section first. On the top here, you've got input gate, mono or stereo, but at the minute that's switched off. Oversampling, high, normal and low. Got all your presets in there. You can save a preset if you make one up yourself, and then there's your output. And then at the bottom you've got MIDI mapping. So I think you may probably be able to use this with sort of MIDI notes as well, which is pretty cool if you're not a bass player, you've not got a bass guitar, and you're using MIDI for your bass. Tuner inbuilt in there as well. There's your switch down there to switch between the BK7 Ultra and the vintage one, and then you can have these EQs linked, or you can have them switched off. Another cool thing I like about this is you're able to resize it, which is always good. So you can have it really small, medium or large. Right, and then on the actual sort of amp pedal, whatever you want to call it, you've got a master volume and then a blend of the actual amp and full DI, so you can have a different blend of those. Then you've got level, a drive there, and then you've got all sorts of options here for your EQ. So you've got bass, low mids, high mids and treble. And then you can have the attack for the lows, for the low end, and then some grunt in there as well. So you've got different shelves. You can either have it neutral, low shelf, or a high shelf, and same with the grunt. And then there's knobs there for the low mids. So whatever you want to blending your low mids, and same again for your high mids. And then you've got switch down here, you can switch the distortion on and off, and then you can just bypass that altogether and use it as just use the DI with the cab. And then in your cab section here, you've got your two speakers with two different microphones, and you've got your tweeter up there. All sorts of different mics to pick from. You've even got a sub-kick mic, which is pretty cool, and then you can just load up your own IRs as well. And yeah, as with all the other Neural DSP amp sims, you can move those microphones around, which is always good. I do like that about the Neural DSPs. It's very flexible that way. And then you've got all sorts of different artist presets in there as well. Quite a few different people. So we'll get a bass plugged in. We'll try and play some bass and see how it sounds. Right, so we've got a bass plugged in. I've got the Harley Benton HBZ 2004 or 2004, going straight into the PreSonus Audio Box i2, straight Studio One, straight in at the Darkglass. So at the minute I've just got it on the defaults preset, if you will, this default preset, and this is what the default sounds like on the BK7 version. Right off the bat, there's a lot of distortion in there. But you can either dial the drive down, or just switch the distortion off altogether. cool. And same setup on the vintage Ultra. This is what that sounds like. Yeah, that sounds nasty, like a bit of nasty. But same again, you can either switch the distortion. Turn that drive down a bit. So that's what the basic of those two sound like. We'll go back to the BK7, and then after that, as you see, we've got the cab section. Now, what I have noticed when we'll go through some of the presets, because the presets you're not able to change anything on the cab section, it's locked. But yeah, a couple of different mics, you can either have both on or switch them off. Or audition a different microphone. You've even got a sub-kick mic in there if you really want to go for that sound. And you can move these around to wherever you want. That's what I do like about the neural stuff. It is pretty good. You can get some dialing, some pretty good. It's the little details, things like moving the microphones about like that. I think their stuff is pretty good for that. And you can also custom IRs, and you can load your own custom IRs in there as well. So let's go through a few of the presets. And this is Alex Webster's preset from Cannibal Corpse. No, I'm not going to play any Cannibal Corpse. I don't know any of their stuff. And before I do, as you can see, the cab section has been all locked off. So when you're on default, oh yes, you can see that the cab section is lit up. But then when you go to one of the artist presets, that is switched off. So, like I say, this one's Alex Webster's. Quite a clean sounding bass, that one. I quite like. This is Forest Seville. This is as big as it gets, apparently. Yeah, that's another one that's quite heavily distorted. I quite like a distorted bass tone as well as a clean. And he's got a clear one. That's what he's called it, clear one. This is on the vintage Ultra. got one or two more. This is Henrik Udd. Don't know who he is, but I'm sure I'll get butchered in the comments for that, for saying that. That's a nice one as well. And one more. This is one from John Stockman. So that was the Darkglass by Neural DSP, or the Darkglass Ultra, should I say? Well, I've had this plugin for quite a while, and I have been meaning to do this video for absolutely ages, so I do apologise for that. I accept my humble apologies. I got it while it was on sale. I think it was sometime last year. I can't exactly remember when, but when Neural was doing different offers on, and yeah, this was on at half price. I thought I'd grab this one while it was there. But yeah, what I'll think about it, I've got to admit, I like it. Quick spoiler, I do like it. There's plenty of options in there for you to really sculpt whatever tone you want. I'm still looking for. I say I'm quite new to plain bass, but yeah, sometimes I like a really nice clean bass tone. Sometimes I love a really nasty, horrible, dirty tone. It depends on the track I'm working on at the time, and I have used this in a few different tracks here and there, and yeah, I'll definitely be using it again. I do like it. Yeah, it is at full price. It is quite expensive, so that is possibly a negative to some people. But if you join the forums, join the Neural DSP Facebook group, you'll get one of them. But you'll also get notifications of when offers are on, and yeah, it's definitely one that's well worth a look at. Is it any better than some of the other bass amp sims I've got? A little bit, but not by much. But yeah, I think it sounds good. I think it looks good. I mean, I've tried a few of those presets, and I've been really happy with them. I may have just tweaked them slightly when I've used them in productions, but yeah, some of the presets sound absolutely fantastic. I've not gone through all of the presets. Just enough I was in today. But yeah, the presets that I've tried, I've been really happy with. I've either sort of just left them as they are, or just really slightly tweaked them. And I mean, really honest, slightly tweaked them. But yeah, I'll leave a link to the Neural DSP website where you can get this from. Let me know what you guys think down there in the description. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the drill by now. Keep this small little channel going, get it in the algorithm a bit, blah blah blah, you know it all. And that's all for today. I'll catch you in the next one. Right folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. You can follow me on social media, and you can get my music online. And if you want to support the channel, there's Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal links. They're all down in the description. Click up here to subscribe, and click the link down there for videos that you may not have seen. keep it loud and keep it heavy.